The Testament of Simeon, a warrior's final words to his descendants. The aged Simeon, the second son of Jacob, lies upon his bed, surrounded by his sons and grandsons. His face, weathered by time and battle, holds the weight of wisdom and sorrow. In the twilight of his years, Simeon, the fierce and unyielding son of Jacob, gathered his descendants to impart his final wisdom. His life had been one of strength and conviction, yet also one of great trials. Now, with the hour of his passing near, he spoke with authority and purpose. Simeon lifts his hand weakly, beckoning his children to draw closer. My sons, my blood, gather near and listen well, for my time among you wanes, and the breath of the Almighty calls me forth. I have lived as a warrior, and I have loved as a father. Yet, I have also walked a path of fire, and I would not have you suffer as I have suffered. A hush falls over the tent as the family leans in, their faces a mix of reverence and concern. I was given strength beyond many, and with this strength I sought justice. You have heard of my wrath against the men of Shechem, how I and my brother Levi avenged the dishonor of our sister Dinah. And yet, my sons, I tell you this, wrath is a two-edged sword. It brings justice, but it also brings judgment upon the wielder. Simeon paused, his eyes dark with memories of battles fought and blood spilled. His voice, though aged, still carried the weight of his deeds. In my youth, I allowed anger to guide my hand, and though my cause was just, my methods were cruel. The wrath that burned in my heart did not bring peace, but instead brought strife. For this, I bore the chastisement of our father Jacob, and for this, my tribe would be scattered among Israel. Mark my words, my sons temper justice with wisdom, lest you become the very thing you seek to destroy. His eldest son, a man with the same strong build and fire in his eyes, speaks hesitantly. But father, if we do not rise against injustice, shall we be counted as cowards? Shall we allow evil to flourish? No, my son. A man who does nothing in the face of evil is no man at all, but neither is he who acts in reckless fury. Seek the Lord's guidance in all things. Let not vengeance cloud your judgment, nor let rage consume your soul. Let your strength be tempered by wisdom, your actions guided by righteousness. The younger sons nod solemnly, understanding the lesson hidden within their father's words. Know this, my children, though I have borne the burden of my past, the Most High is merciful to those who seek Him. I have called upon His name, and He has granted me peace in my final days. Turn not from His ways, and you shall prosper. But should you abandon the path of righteousness, destruction shall be your portion. The flickering lamps seem to reflect the weight of His words, casting shifting shadows upon the gathered family. The sons of Simeon knew that their father, though fierce, spoke truth. Simeon, I leave you with this charge: be men of honor. Defend the weak, uphold justice, but let your hearts not be ruled by wrath. Honor your kindred, and let there be peace among your brothers. The Lord is our guide, and in Him shall we find our strength. Simeon's voice fades as exhaustion overtakes him. He raises his hands in blessing, his breath shallow but resolute. May the Almighty bless you and your generations. May you walk in His ways and be a light among the tribes of Israel. May your hearts be steadfast, your hands strong, and your spirits at peace. And with these final words, Simeon, the son of Jacob, closed his eyes. His soul, weary from years of battle and strife, found its rest. His sons wept, not only for their father's passing, but for the wisdom he had imparted. And thus, the testament of Simeon was sealed, a legacy of strength, justice, and redemption. The legacy of Simeon lives on in his descendants, his words echoing through time. The testament of Simeon, strength, justice, and redemption. Please like, share, and subscribe for more ancient biblical narratives.